Earlier this year, during a meeting of the MacArthur Safety and Justice Challenge recipients, Buncombe County Sheriff Quentin Miller met SaulPaul, a songwriter, musician, producer, TEDx talker, and community activist who performs with an important message that creating positive change within a community must involve everyone coming together and working together to be the change. That one meeting months ago led to a great gathering at Asheville Middle School on a recent Saturday. Hundreds of children, parents, county departments, community leaders, nonprofit organizations, law enforcement officers, and more gathered together to promote a community of one.
I first saw him in Houston, Texas. I was there with folks from Buncombe County, a part of the MacArthur Grant Foundation, and he was the keynote speaker. And some of the things that he spoke about, it automatically made me start thinking about Buncombe County and the things that we were working on as MacArthur Grant, committee, as well as things I'm seeing as being the sheriff. Justice reform, right? We talked about restorative justice. And these are just a couple of topics that he spoke on there that I thought that would resonate, not only resonated for me, but would resonate for the community as a whole.
My goal for empowering cities to recognize that they can be the change is to recognize that they can dictate what their community looks like. Like in my town, we have a slogan called, I live here, I give here. And it's like if you're part of the community, then you want your community to reflect you. You want it to be inviting, welcoming, encouraging. You want to feel included. You want to feel celebrated. What it's really about is getting everybody to the table and recognizing that they have the opportunity to have their voice heard and make a difference in the impact in their community and be the change. And so for those that were here, it was awesome because they will be the pioneers, the first folks at the table. The table hasn't been set yet. We're just getting folks to get ready to help build the table. And then we're gonna have everyone come join the table and make sure that they get their input heard so they can dictate what the next decade, next century of Asheville looks like. So I'm excited about that.
Before the Be the Change event, SaulPaul spent the week with Buncombe County schools and at the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office, hosting classes on advocating for restorative practices and cultural understanding within our justice system. They were professional development training specifically for community partners who work with youth.
He's talking about collaboration. He's talking about how do we now bring everyone to the table, be transparent, for them to have a voice, for them to have an opportunity to actually be a part of the change, be a part of the solution. It's about the community of we that I campaigned on, and it's even similar to our manager. She calls it One Buncombe, right? I call it community we. He calls it the ecosystem.
We need all aspects of the community at the table. That's students, that's families. We need education at the table. That's teachers, administrators. We need civic, city, and county employees and officials, elected officials and politicians at the table, the business community, and the faith community, as well as law enforcement. And whoever else I'm forgetting, they need to be at the table as well. Whoever is a part of the community needs to be at the table because it's their community.
We have a lot of things out here that we're dealing with. We talk about the opiates crisis. We talk about mental health issues. And then we start talking about the school to prison pipeline, just to name a few. But I think in the end, all of these can be addressed if we work as a community, we collaborate, and we work at it together.
SaulPaul coming to Buncombe County was the result of many organizations aside from the Sheriff's Office, including Buncombe County Schools, Asheville City Schools, the Justice Resource Advisory Council, and Western Carolina Ministries. For more information on the restorative justice movement, you can visit saulpaul.com. Learn more about Buncombe County's Justice Resource Center by visiting buncombecounty.org/JRC.